Hello there, and thank you for checking out the Scuttlebug, a unlock level 10 T2, that is in terms of CPU usage, it's tier 2, hover vessel that sole purpose is essentially to mine, as you can probably tell by the 6 drills on it. So yes, about this baby, let's begin with the cost of it. I think is normally a good way to go. Let's take a look. So it's not this obsolete version. By the way, this is essentially my very first vessel I've ever built, and I've just expanded it from there. That's basically what the Scuttlebug's origin. But this thing costs 380. Well, you can see what it is. I'm not going to read those stats out. You can have a good look at them. In terms of expensive ores, you're looking at a couple of Saphium, 5 Neo, and 14 Cobalt, as well as your standard ores between 200 and 400 is what you'll need of those. Or 200 and 300 of your standard ores. 400 carbon substrate, which is obviously negligible. You can easily just, mine a few rocks with your hand drill and get this baby. But obviously you need to be unlocked level 10, so if you do download it, then you can also get rid of the drills and have it be unlocked level 7. No, you can't actually, because I just made some changes to it. So I've been testing this thing out, basically, and I wasn't happy with the speed of it after it had a full capacity load in survival. So this used to be a small thruster. It's now a T2 medium thruster, so there's a lot more back thrust. It was only doing between 20 and 30 meters per second after mining a medium iron deposit out. And that's a lot of ore. That was about 9,000 ore. So hopefully that should help with such a scenario. Anyway, about the insides of this, well, let's take a look at our harvester here. Ore and wood. We've got 10,000 storage, basically. Pretty much exactly, let's say. That's what this thing's capable of holding. Whether or not it will perform well with that weight is another question. But it seems to do okay. It'll cope. And over here you've got the... Do you know what? I'm just going to have to bring this back on. There we go. You've got 520 ammo storage here. So that'll be for the 2 GATs that you see there. And the minigun turret at the back here, so all you need is 15mm rounds, and that'll keep you going. You do have some leeway when it comes to adding more GATs. I did actually put a GAT there, and obviously one on the other side here, but I just found it just looked too clunky on top. But if you do decide you want 4 GATs, you've actually got enough CPU storage space to do such a thing, because it's only using 10,000 of it, and I think it's about 750 Gatling. Not even that, actually. Yeah, 750 roughly. Something like that. So there you go. You've also got the harvester here on the front if you want to chop down some trees when not in mining mode, that is. In fact, why don't we go ahead and take it out of mining mode. So, there you go. You can then use the harvester module. You've also got, as with a lot of hover miners, you've got, what do you call these, hover engines, for goodness sake. Clearly I'm not very well prepared. You've got a number of hover engines here on the outside, although those look fairly... Oh no, okay, you've got some way out here. Good, okay. I say, this is a big design flaw I had here. But yeah, you've got... These are the outer engines. When you put it into mining mode, basically that gives you greater stability in case you are unaware of what that does. Throw it into mining mode, and just these bunch here in the inside, this makes it a lot easier to turn. And when you're down in, you're way down 100 meters or so mining the terrain, you need a lot of flexibility, and that's what that will do for you. Now, this does have a natural tendency to lean back. If I sit in it now, you can see it go back. That's just what it does. You can still get out of it though, so it's not that bad. But yeah, whatever. It's there to mine, and that's its sole purpose. All right, let's take it back out of mining mode. And I'm just thinking, is there anything else to show? Ah, yes, what's in the inside? Like I say, there's your CPU, it's T2, I mean, it's kind of got to be. You've got 10,000 storage, you've got 2 fuel tanks, as well as a couple of generators. Whenever you're running this thing, I don't know, there's 2 or 3 generators. You've got a wireless as well, so obviously you get back to base, you can connect to it remotely if you park it somewhere really random and put the stuff into your furnace, or another container controller or whatever. But yeah, when it was it runs about 50%, I'd say, whenever you're drilling. Weapons are retracted, of course they are. Mining mode, drilly, drilly, drilly. Let's say you're moving around. 52% is what you're looking at there. Not too bad. And I must say, it's not too bad looking either. It's got those sleek edges. But yeah, those T2 thrusters at the back there are a nice and welcome addition. Yeah, so there you have it. That is the Scuttlebug. I have been playing through it, or playing with it on my channel. I'll splice in a little clip at the end here just to show you what it looks like in action whenever you're down there using it. I've even been using it for asteroid mining as well up in space, which is a thing you can do now, which is fantastic. Yeah, so it works pretty well. Anyway, yeah, this is what it looks like in action. But wait, there is one more thing actually I need to mention. This thing actually has 4 RCS in it. If we delve in here, you'll see they're sort of randomly scattered. 2 along here, 1 there, and oh wait, they're not that random. Fairly logical. Yeah, I've found the turning to be absolutely fine in this thing. It's a little bit slow, but it doesn't deteriorate so much despite the heavier weight as you gradually pick it up when you're mining. It's also got the 1 O2 tank, and that's it. It's just got the 1 O2. That's all I can fit in. All right, that's all you're getting. But I figured the higher fuel capacity is a big must. Plus, obviously, the RCS as well. Anyway, run the clips. Okay, we need to initiate mining mode. That changes the hover engines underneath so they are very central, making it easier to tilt, and of course brings out the drills themselves. And we are just gonna go for it and see how we do. So let's see what we're at. Good thing is we're so close to the nebula, if it does become full, all I have to do is use the Wi-Fi and we can get rid of whatever we collect. Any sign of that iron? There it is. Well, I must say this is performing very nicely. I occasionally have to keep tilting it to the right. Maybe it's just the way that I'm mining. I'm probably just, yeah, that probably is what it is. It's looking really good so far. I don't know how much of this I've done. Oh, 70% of it. We must be close to 100% of the... Oh, no, we're not. Wow, look at that. That is amazing. 6,000. So the old Scuttlebug that I was using had about this much storage capacity. This redesign of it is certainly much better. And I know it's not a fair test of it because the gravity is very weak. But there's no performance difference other than the fact that I'm tilting to the left constantly. Which I think, again... No, look, you can see it happening now. Alright, and we are done here, but now we are trapped in a hole. There's our way out. We can probably, because of the incredibly low gravity, sort of shimmy our way up there, making ourselves a new slope. Easy, easy. No work for the old Scuttlebug. So there you have it. Sort of right here. We did it! 13 meters per second. Ooh. Boy, that is slow. That is very slow. But let's take a look at that. 8,500 basically, only 1,500 space left. Precious cobalt. Fantastic, although it's almost gone already. Wow, that was a small deposit, which is as described, I guess. And it's now gone. You want to get every bit you can. 162, gee, that's a bit disappointing. Hey ho, I have to make do, I guess.